Hey, how's it going? This is Rob from Justin's Toys, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Oliver Queen. The Oliver Queen is a Justin's Toys hybrid winner that was created by Queb5898 on Instagram, and this is her photo right here. As you can see, these are two different color schemes, and I just want to warn you that this bracelet does require a lot of cleaning and squishing in order for it to look like this. So keep in mind, at the end, it probably won't look like this until you squish and do a couple of things with your hook. Also, while you're making this bracelet, you do not want to tug down and thin this bracelet out, and you'll see what I mean in this video. So, without wasting your time any further, let's get started. Today we'll be making the Oliver Queen on the monster tail. We're just going to use two pegs that are opposite each other. If you don't have the monster tail, you can make it on the original Rainbow Loom. You're just going to have the bar pins to be perfectly aligned, and then use these two pegs right here, or you can use the mini loom or a fork, whatever you have accessible that has two pegs. So the first thing we're going to do is grab the first band, which is rainbow, and for me that will be red as the first part of my rainbow sequence. And I am going to triple cap or triple loop this band. In order to do that, I'm taking my hook, facing it forward, get in front of the right side of the band, bring this through, then bring this all the way up and forward in order to create that cross, and bring the hook through that loop, then bring it down and forward and bring this through that loop again. So now we have a triple cap band. You're going to use your fingers and grab three ends and place this triple cap band on top of this center peg right here. Okay, push down. Next we're going to grab a B band, which is black, and we're going to double cap it or double loop it and place it on top of these two pegs. So I'm just going to double loop it with my fingers, twist it into an 8 and fold it onto itself, and then place this on top of these two pegs, just like so. Alright. Next we're going to grab the C band, and that is going to be rainbow. Next in my rainbow sequence is pink. Place it on top normally. And at this point, you want to grab your hook and grab all three ends of that triple cap band and bring it up and over to the center and let it go. Okay? And you want to push down, and then you want to grab your D band, which is black, place it on top normally, push down slightly, and back to the top of the sequence, rainbow. Next rainbow is going to be orange, place it on top normally. Okay, so we are ready to begin looping, and this is our first stitch, inverted bottom. Okay, an inverted bottom is just like the inverted fishtail. You're going in front of the second from the bottom band, so this pink right here, get in front of it and grab both of that double capped or double looped band and bring it up and over to the center. You're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Get in front of that second from the bottom band, or this pink, and grab both ends of that bottom band, which is black, and bring it up and over, and then push down slightly, not all the way. Because what you'll notice is the next band is black, and that is going to be a switch bottom loop, which means that we are not placing this band on the top. This band we're going to place on the bottom, And this is the same loop that was created by Joyce Moore from Yarn Journey. And it requires you going in front of that second from the bottom, just like the inverted bottom. Get in front of that pink. Hold on to this pink with your thumb. And then grab that bottom band, which is this black. Bring both of these ends up and over this peg. Then let your thumb go. So now that pink has released to the center. And now you're going to bring this black back to the top of this peg. Okay? So this is the stitch that was used in the gumdrop. And again, I'm going to do it really slowly. Get in front of that second from the bottom. Okay? Just like that. Hold on to this band with your thumb while using the hook to grab that bottom band. You're bringing both of these ends up and over this peg. Then you're going to let your thumb go. Okay, so that pink got released. And you're going to bring this band that's on the hook back onto the top of the peg. Okay? We'll do that in detail probably 3 more times before I start to speed up. Now you're going to push down, and now we are on band C, which is rainbow. Next in line for my rainbow is neon orange. I'm placing this neon orange on top normally, and I am going to do a inverted bottom. So again, get in front of second from the bottom, which is orange. Grab that bottom and bring it up and over. Let it go. Same thing on the other side. Get in front of that second from the bottom. Grab that bottom, bring it up and let it go. Push down slightly. And last in the sequence is black and switch bottom. So we're placing this band on the bottom. Okay. So just make sure it's on the bottom all around. And it is. So again, get in front of the second from the bottom. Hold on to that band with your thumb. While you're holding onto it with your thumb, you're going to use that hook to grab onto that bottom band. Bring both of these ends up. Let go of your thumb and bring this back down and let it go. Same thing with the other side. Get in front of that second from the bottom band. Hold on to it with your thumb. Now use the hook to grab that bottom band. Bring both of these up. Let go of your thumb and bring this back down. Okay? So that was the first sequence. We went through A, B, C, and D. Now we're back to the top on rainbow, which is inverted bottom. So we're going to grab the next rainbow color, which is yellow. Place it on top normally and do a inverted bottom stitch, which is in front of that second from the bottom. Grab the bottom, bring it up, and the other side as well, in front of that second from the bottom. Grab the bottom, bring it up and over, push down slightly. Now switch bottom black, which means place the band on the bottom. Okay. Get in front of that second to bottom band. Hold on to it with your thumb. Then grab that bottom band with the hook and bring both of these ends up and let go of your thumb and bring this black to the top. Do the same thing on the other side. In front of the second from the bottom, hold on to it with your thumb, and use the hook to grab that bottom band. Bring both of these ends up, let go of the thumb, and bring this black to the top. And then push down. Alright, C, we're going back to rainbow. Next in line is neon green, which goes on top normally. Inverted bottom in front of the second from the bottom. Grab the bottom, bring it up. Same thing on the other side. In front of second from the bottom, bring up the bottom, and let it go. Push down, and band D. I want to push down all the way. Place D, which is switch bottom, on the bottom. Okay. And switch bottom, which is in front of the yellow. Hold on to it with your thumb. Grab the bottom with the hook. Bring both of these up and over. Let go of the thumb. Bring this down. Do the same thing on the other side. In front of that yellow. Hold on to it with your thumb. Use the hook to grab that bottom. Bring both of these up and over. Let go and bring this down. Okay, and push down. Okay, so at this point you will notice that I'm going to go a little bit faster because hopefully you're getting the gist of this sequence. So A is lime green, and I am going to do inverted bottom, which is in front of the second from the bottom, which is neon green. Grab the bottom, bring it up, and let it go. Same thing on the other side. In front of second from the bottom, bring up the bottom, and let it go. Push down slightly. B is switch bottom, so placing this next band on the bottom. Make sure it's under all of the bands. You have to go in with your hook. Make sure you do so. Okay. Now in front of the second from the bottom, hold on to it with your thumb. Use the hook to grab that bottom. Bring both ends up. Let go. Then bring this end back to the top of the peg. Same thing on the other side. Get in front of that second from the bottom. Nope, I'm in front of two bands. Okay, hold on to it with your thumb. Bring both of these ends up and over. Let go of the thumb. Bring this end back down. Push down. Next is rainbow, which is turquoise, actually teal. Place the teal on top and do an inverted bottom stitch. And from the second from the bottom, bring up the bottom, let it go. Same thing on the other side. In front of second from the bottom, grab the bottom, bring it up, push down, and last is black. And that is a switch bottom. So we're placing this band on the bottom. And doing a switch bottom stitch. We'll get in front of second from the bottom. Hold on to it with your thumb. Bring these both ends up. Let go of the thumb. Bring this down. Same thing on the other side. Get in front of that second from the bottom. Hold on to it with your thumb. Use the hook to grab the bottom. Bring both ends up. Let go of your thumb. And bring this black back down to the top. Okay. So as you can see on the bottom over here, you'll see it develop. It's important to mention, do not pull this all the way. Alright, don't force it, just make a habit of pushing it here, and you're gonna make it grow to be about half the length of your wrist before you pull it. And then I'll show you how to properly flatten this bracelet out so it looks nice like this. Okay? So again, I'm just gonna continue, this time without commentary. I'll do 2 more sequences before I fade to the end where I'm ready for clipping. Right, so again, back to the beginning of the sequence, rainbow, I'm putting a turquoise on top. Okay, so I'm at the point where this bracelet is a little bit longer than halfway around my wrist, and I'm just going to do 1 more full sequence before I clip it. So I'm going to grab a rainbow, place it on top, inverted bottom, other side, inverted bottom, down slightly, place a black band on the bottom, and do a switch bottom, so in front of second from the bottom, hold on to it with your thumb, grab both, bring them up, let go of the thumb, bring this down, same on the other side. And rainbow on top, which is yellow, inverted bottom, same on the other side, inverted bottom, push down slightly, and place the black on the bottom, and switch bottom, same on the other side, switch bottom. Okay, so at this point we're not adding any more bands, but we are going to continue the sequence of looping, and the next band we're going to do is inverted bottom. So in front of second from bottom, grab the bottom, bring it up top, let it go. Same over here, inverted bottom, so get in front of second from the bottom, bring up the bottom, and switch bottom. Can't really do switch bottom here, so we're just going to bring up the bottom on the left, and bottom over here. Okay, now at this point we're going to bring this end of this black band down to this peg. Just hold on to this bracelet over here so it doesn't let this slip off, and carefully grab this end and bring it down and over this peg right here. And now we are going to clip it. So grab a C-clip, have the groove on the bottom, bring it down. Once you know you have both ends, you can pull it off. So, as you can see, there's two different sides. There's this side with the rainbow on the center, and this side with the black on the center. You want to look for whatever this stripe color is, which is black, and go to the side with the black vertical stripes. And what you are going to do is carefully tug and squish at the same time. Not too much, but just very gently squish and tug. Okay, on that side with the black bands across the center. Very carefully. Do not tug too hard or else you're gonna lose the form. Okay? Tug and squish. Tug and squish. Tug. Squish. Okay. Once the majority of it is tugged, you just want to go down the line and squish it. You'll feel like a cushiony bump if it's not tugged enough. Now last thing you want to do is clean it up. So as you can see over here, the blue kind of looks like it's on the outside. So you just want to go in and grab that black right there and just tug on it slightly to make sure it's on the outside of the color. Over here as well. Everything else looks like it's on the outside over here too. Just tug on it. And that looks about right. Last thing that might help is pulling these black centers just a little bit. They seem like they're not out enough. Give it one final squish. And then there you have it. Now you just want to clip the other end, just like that. And that is the completed Oliver coin. This is Rob from Justin's Toys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and happy looming.